So what the hell do marketers mean when they say post quality content? What does quality content mean anyway? What a vague term. Why are so many people telling people to post quality content? I hate this term. Because when I was a new social media marketer, and I was reading every blog post I could read, and I was watching every YouTube post, people would say, post quality content, and it used to frustrate me because I wanted to know specifically, what does it mean? Can't you just tell me? Like, why do I have to keep reading these posts that tell me how to set up a Facebook page and fill in my profile? Just tell me what is good quality content, right? Okay, so that's what I want to do for you in this video. I want to tell you what I think good quality content is, what it isn't, and the one secret sauce that I think you need to learn in order to make every piece of content really good. So I'm just assuming that we all know that the point of content is to get traffic, it's to build an interest, it's to build an audience. Yeah, let's just cut to the main point of like what makes a good Facebook post or makes a good Instagram post. So I've wrapped it up in 3 different points of what I think it is: useful, specific, and urgent. And by useful, you may have heard the advice that it needs to be one of the 3 E's. Yeah, that is actually really good advice, because a lot of people are working on social media without strategy and without a strong message. And without that, they kind of don't really know the point of what they're doing when they post on social media. So if you can just grab one of those 3 E's, educational, entertaining, or enlightening / inspiring, that's how we kind of squeeze another E in there, it should be an I, then you're always going to have a purpose for every post. And if you have a purpose for every post, that's already going to make it more interesting, it's going to make it more relevant, right? So we want to be useful, entertaining, educational, and enlightening / inspiring. So the second thing is we want to be urgent. Now by urgent, I don't mean you're telling people, go buy something right now, you've only got 2 days. That urgency is a form of marketing that is useful, but for social media posts, what I mean is energy. You want to be able to say, like, read my blog post, or, go over here now. You want to kind of sound like you're talking to somebody that's sitting across from you one-on-one, and they're your friend, and you're like excited about this book or excited about this film that you watch. Oh, you need to go read it, That's what I mean by urgency. You want to kind of be in the moment. Now, the third thing is specific. Good quality content is always going to be specific language, specific stories, specific personal anecdotes, specific descriptions. The more general you get, like using phrases like quality content, the weaker it's going to be. So try to be very specific in everything that you post. So that's what is good quality content in my opinion. Useful, urgent, and very specific. Now the things that it's not. Number 1, it's not robotic. It's not unemotional. There's so much content online that doesn't have emotional energy, and emotion is what gets people resonating. So even if you're writing like a finance blog or you're talking about numbers, use emotional trigger words like exciting news or a secret or discover rather than learn. So you can just Google for these trigger words, but that's one of the ways that you can inject emotion into every piece of content, because we don't want your content to be as if it was pulled from a corporate handbook. It's so boring, right? People don't have time for boring. Now, another thing that it shouldn't be is confusing. Every post should be really clear as day what it is. Like, is it going to be educational? Is it going to be entertaining? Or is it going to be enlightening? Like, let it be really clear what the purpose is. Let the copy match the graphics. Let the graphics be clear. Don't let them be too cluttered with crap that is not necessary for the main point of the post. So don't be confusing. The third thing that it should not be, and this is maybe something that you might not have thought about or heard before, is it shouldn't be transactional. So transactional is basically you're competing with, your infographic on how to diet or how to eat well with everything else on the net or on Instagram or wherever. You need to have more editorial or personalized content. You need to kind of have more of a branded experience there. So get away from just doing how to this, how to that, and then not injecting your opinion or your case study or examples into what you're writing, all right? You want people to remember what you're writing. So if you just do transactional how-to post or how-to this, they're going to forget you. It's completely forgettable. So that's one of the big secrets to keep in mind with what not to do. Don't make it transactional. Think about, is it going to stand out? Is this just going to look like something that everyone else has done on this? Make it uniquely yours. So those are the things that you shouldn't do. It shouldn't be non-emotional, it should not be transactional, and it shouldn't be confusing. Now, what is the secret sauce that I've been hinting at? Okay, well, a lot of you may have already known, especially you freelancers who are copywriters. This is going to be old hat, but copywriting is the secret to good content. You can have beautiful images, you can have ugly images, but if you have really strong copy, you're going to grab people's interest. You're going to get them reading. You're going to get them signing up to whatever it is that you're trying to put on the internet. You're going to get them clicking over to look at your eBay listing. So to help you write better social media posts, I have a little gift for you called my Killer Copy Cheat Sheet. And it's a collection of professional copywriting formulas that are most used in the industry. Having these formulas on hand when you go to open and write a Facebook post or an Instagram post, it's going to save you a lot of time because they're actual plug and play kind of formulas that will help you with understanding the psychology of what you want to achieve. So you can get that download by clicking on the link above or below this video. Hope you've enjoyed watching, and I'll catch you later.